All right, I did have a title for this one given to me earlier today, but now it's completely gone out of my mind. I've completely gone blank, I guess, is it? This is how you would say that. So I'm just going to open the energy and see what comes. Okay, so here we go. All right. All right, what wants to come out today? All right, they want me to use these decks, these tarot decks, the 3 of them. I'm going to back this up. And they want me to get 1 card from each deck, okay? So, let's see. There's the first card. It's in reverse. Okay. Okay. Nope, that's too many. I was hearing to cut the cards before that pile came out, so I'm going to cut the cards. Okay. All right. It's too many. Okay, keep going. Only 1 will come out. There it is. Okay. Oh, that kind of wanted to come out here, but it was in the group that came out that they said no to. Okay. So we have the 2 of Wands in reverse. Now, they want me to look at something quickly about the 2 of Wands. I already have an interpretation that's coming, but there's something more to it that they want me to see. So I'm going to look at something before I start with this one. Here it is. Okay. So yeah, the 2 of Wands is typically about decisions, choices, okay? But in this deck, it's, you can see in this deck, it's about like fiery conversations is how it comes out. So, but they wanted to remind me that it's about decisions as well. So maybe you've been having some fiery conversations with someone while trying to make some decisions. That's what I'm hearing. You may have had some fiery conversations, arguments even, disagreements with someone while trying to make some decisions. So now in reverse, this means, so this is when it's upright and this is happening. You're having these fiery conversations and there's a lot of tension and it can be very creative, but you're trying to make a choice. You're trying to make a decision, right? So when it's reversed, when it's like this, you're trying to convince the other of your opinion, right? It seems like you're trying to convince the other, you want to make one choice and the other person wants to make a different choice, and you're having these, you disagree, so you're butting heads about it, basically. So when it's reversed, you don't have to convince anyone of your choice, and they don't have to convince you of theirs, okay? If it's not coming into alignment, if it's not something you can choose together, then maybe it's just not meant to be chosen, right? Whatever it is. And I don't know what that means for you. So, but the essence of this card when it's in reverse is that these fiery conversations are gone. They're done. There's no more of that. There's no more arguing. There's no more trying to convince people of your opinion or them convincing you of theirs, or trying to force a choice on someone that they don't want, or them trying to force a choice on you that you don't want, or, trying to force you not to choose it, whatever it is, right? That's done, okay? That's done. So the choice you've made the choice, and the choice that you've made is to let it go, basically, to let it all go, right? To let the conflict go, okay? And now this shows me, so you see the potential, you saw the potential of letting the conflict go, or you're seeing the potential of letting the conflict go. But you have some doubts and fears and reservations still about letting the conflict go. And you're keeping your cards close to your chest, right? It's like there's a situation where it's, you should just let it go. You should just let it all be. Not let the situation go, but let the conflict around the situation go. Let the exhausting conversations or arguments or conflicts, whatever it is around that situation. You just need to let it go. You know that. You see the potential of that, but you still have some doubts and fears, and you're holding your cards close to your chest, right? So you're guarded. Is what I'm seeing. You're guarded, right? Because you have some doubts and fears. You're guarded. And this is kind of like having the conflict, having the fiery arguments, all of that is kind of what's helping you stay guarded, right? So, but you know that you should just put your sword down and let it be. That's a better way of saying it. Just let it be, right? Have a ceasefire, I guess. You could say it that way. Have a ceasefire. Doesn't have to be a forever ceasefire, but, just take a break from it, let it be. Just put the swords down for a bit, right? You see the potential of that, all right? And the reason why they're bringing this to your attention is you see the potential, and the potential is that you can transform this situation. You can transform, transmute, transcend this situation. With the King of Wands here and the Magician card, you can transform, transmute, and transcend it. See, and he has the sword here, right? He has the sword there, but he's not using it as a weapon. He's actually, bringing something into balance with the 2 cups here and the 2 crystals, I'm going to call them. So, and then in the other hand, he has a wand, right? You have all the tools. You have all the magic within you. You have all of the understanding of the nature of things, the understanding of the physical world. You have all of that within you to transform, transmute, and transcend this situation or this conflict, whatever it is. But you have to put the swords down, right? You have to just let it be. You're not going to transform it when you're in that conflict place, right? That's just going to keep the fire going, and it's just going to keep you guarded, right? And that's good, and it served its purpose, and there's a purpose for that, and it served its purpose. And maybe you're not ready to do that yet, and that's okay. But what they're showing me is, you see the potential, but there's a little bit of doubt and fear that's keeping you from doing it. But you have everything. There's nothing to be afraid of. But now they want me to get a card and we're going with the gold cards. So to see what this fear is and what you need to know in order to embrace the letting it be and transforming it. Okay, here we go. Look at that. Another Jack. So this one is the Knight of Wands. And this one in this deck says to see all opportunities and all encounters with positivity, with optimism, with enthusiasm, and with curiosity, like curiosity of this cat, right? So optimism and curiosity and enthusiasm to anything that comes your way, see it from that light, okay? So instead of seeing it as worst case scenario, try to see the best case scenario always, okay? And I'm not trying to tell you to have rose-colored glasses or be naive. That's not what they're trying to tell you. But look at this. So this is the Hanged Man, and if it was upright, he would be like this, and he would be upside down. But they have it like this, and this came out in yesterday's reading, or the other day, whatever that was. I think it was yesterday. And this says, that perspective, when you're seeing things with curiosity and enthusiasm and optimism, and you're seeing what could go right instead of what could go wrong, that is the perspective that they want you to be in, because the hangman is no longer hanging. So that is the perspective that they want you to be in, that you need to be in order to transform this, okay? But I'm not saying to deny anything or to put on rose-colored glasses. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying that's how you're going to transform things. Okay, what do you want me to do now? Are we going to identify what the fear is? What is this fear that's holding you back from just letting it be and transcending it and seeing the brighter side of everything? The silver lining I'm hearing, the silver lining of the cloud. Do we need to identify the fear that's holding us there? What is that fear? Do we want to know? Do we need to know? We want to know. We always want to know. Do we need to know? No, it's going to be different for everybody. Okay. So, what else do you want me to share? Well, the number 1111 is here, and some of you probably know what that number is and how significant that is. So it's there. Just calling that out. Okay, but they're showing me 211, 11, 2, and then 211, 11, 2, and then 211, 211, right? And 11, 2, 11, 2. So 211 and 11, 2 are there all over the place. So let's look up those numbers. Well, actually, let me read 1111 from a different book. And it's 1133 right now, so you might want to look up that number too. But from this book that has 1111 in it, well, actually, both books do, I think. But they want me to look it up in this book, not the one I usually look it up in. So 1111, a cosmic wild card. Anything is possible now, so let go of interpretations about what has been. Align yourself with loving frequencies and be ready to enjoy rapid unfoldment in expected ways. Wow, I'm so glad I decided to read that from this book. That is a beautiful interpretation of the 1111. Okay, now I'm going to read from the Angel Number book. And first they want me to read the 1111, and then I'll read the 11, 2, and then the 211. 1111, you are one with God, angels, and ascended masters. Align your thoughts with the highest goodness and truth in order to bring love into the world. There you go. And then 11:2, you are being encouraged to look at the higher purpose behind all the current relationships in your life. Okay? So if this is about a relationship, that's what you're being encouraged to do. And then 2:11. You are in a powerful place at this time, aligning with great minds of the past and present. Focus on your dreams and the highest good. All right, so put this sword down. Don't focus on that. Let it be. Just take a break from it, whatever it is. Okay, and rise above. Rise above. That's what this is going to be called. Rise above. Rise above it. You have everything you need to rise above it. Okay, whatever it is. Whatever it is. All right, so now they want me to get a different, they want me to use the pretty ones. Okay, so the pretty tarot deck to show you what's going to come when you rise above it. What happens when you rise above it, whatever it is, okay? Look at that. Oh, beautiful. The Nine of Pentacles. So the Nine of Pentacles is so beautiful. The Ten of Pentacles is beautiful too, but the Nine of Pentacles is such a beautiful card because it's you. It's you creating abundance in your life, right? It's you. It's not you and another person. It's you doing it on your own. The other person may join you later, but that doesn't matter. So whatever is going on here, if it is a relationship, it's not, you don't need any, the Nine of Pentacles is you're very independent. You don't need anyone else to rise above it, to transform it, to transmute it, to transcend it, and to create this, beautiful, beautiful, abundant physical experience for yourself. Okay? Is there anything else you want me to see, know, hear, feel with this? So we have the 211s. Now they're showing me, this is a 13. So we have the 213, 213, 213, right? And then, I guess it's only It's only twice. 213, 213. And then we have the 312. 312? Is that how you want me to read that? Yeah, 312. Okay, so they want me to read the 213 and the 312. Okay, so I'm going to do that. Don't be afraid. That feeling of being held back, that's what we were trying to understand, right? Is just the universe recalibrating itself on your behalf. Trust the process. Okay, so that tells me that, this feeling of being held back by whatever this was and your fears of doing it on your own and transcending it on your own was just the universe holding you back a little bit to recalibrate itself on your behalf so that you can achieve whatever it is you want to achieve on your own, okay? And now we're doing 312. 312. You're being invited to recognize the growth that is taking place in your relationships at this time. Okay? Know that no connection happens by accident. So I feel like this must be about a relationship and it didn't happen by accident and there's a lot of growth taking place. But part of the growth in a relationship is for the codependence to be broken so that you can be two whole individual beings, that are fully realized and healed, and then you can come together, right? But you need to be able to do this on your own, right? So that you don't need anything else, and you know that and you understand that, and you're not fearful of being on your own. So that must apply for someone in some way. Now they want me to look at the 9. So it's 9, 11, 9, 11, and then it's 11, 9, 11, 9. So let's look at those. 9, 11 first, okay. So 9, 11. You are infinitely and cosmically connected to every living thing that is, has been, and ever will be. Connect to the wisdom that you are aligned with at this time. Okay? And then 11, 9. You are being invited to step into your power and take charge of your situation. Stop waiting for other people to influence your next move. Okay. Now we're going to look at the 913. You are being encouraged by your angels to trust in the messages and soul-based information coming to you at this time. Okay, and now the 319. Where is it? Your presence is your power. Show up and let all of your shields down, knowing that divine is the only shield you need. And remember I said you had your guard up, and this was your guard. So it's saying your presence is your power. Show up, and that's what I said, you have everything you need within you. Show up and let all of your shields down, knowing that the divine is the only shield you need. And there was something earlier about, aligning with the divine and the highest good and just being the love that you are. And you have the shield of the divine when you show up like that. Okay? Anything else that you want me to notice? 92 and 29. Okay. 29 first. Okay. Powerful goddess and divine mother energy is surrounding you. You are being enveloped in love and compassion. And then 92. Your energy is paving the way for joyful and fun experiences to come to you. Beautiful. So rise above this, whatever this is, whatever situation, whatever relationship, conflicts, whatever conflict this is, rise above it. Be your joyful self. Be your loving self. You are protected, divinely protected. That's all the shield you need. You have everything you need within you to transform, to transcend, to transmute. You're connected to the ascended masters, to the angels, to the divine. And just rise above it. Okay? That's what they want you to know today. All right? I know it sounds... I don't mean to, oversimplify it and say just rise above it, because I know that's very difficult. But you've probably already been doing a lot of healing work and a lot of work to be ready to rise above it. So you're ready to rise above it. That's what they want me to call this. You're ready to rise above it. There we go. We got it. All right. You guys have a beautiful day. Bye-bye.